What is going on, guys? I'm the White Guy, and welcome to my now fourth attempt at recording this video, because the first time my microphone fell off the stand, the second time I accidentally forgot to unmute the microphone on the button on the microphone itself, the third time the recording apparently was screwed up and only recorded on one track, so I didn't have any of the actual audio of my voice, just the game, and we're now on attempt number 4, and yeah, so if anything seems like I'm being extremely disingenuous about it, it's because I am now regurgitating it for the fourth time. So, fancy that one. This is made by Red Rider 197, I want to say. Yep, Red Rider 197. See, I've had to say that so many times now. I'm just having English problems. He made this is really amazing track, and Dark Slides 19 helped out with the objects. Apparently, just get the obligatory backflip in there early, and of course, we can just land that completely perpendicular to the track there. But I've been playing this after a lot of MXGP3 now, and it's getting hard. It's like a lot of these jumps, like I'll come up this and I'll move both sticks opposite directions to try and scrub like I'm playing MXGP3, and doesn't really work out that way in every other game that exists. So it's taking some adjusting to get back to Reflex, and we'll get on to the MXGP3 thing in a second. I just want to address the thumbnail. I most likely just borrowed the thumbnail off of the Reflex Central thing, because it's got Red Rider's name in it, along with Dark Slide's logo and all them for making the track. And just out of curiosity, I want to see if that thumbnail happens to gain any more views than the other videos that just used my normal thumbnails I've been doing for a while now, just to see how that works out of curiosity. Now, geez, I'm gonna need water after something. My voice is starting to go after recording this video. It's the fourth time recording this, so I've been sitting down here for a little bit over half an hour, 45 minutes, constantly talking and recording the same video non-stop. And it just wears on you after a while, man. But anyway, to the topic of MXGP3, hopefully you guys have been enjoying that, because after I get this video recorded, I'm probably going to try and record some more MXGP3 career mode, because that seems like those videos are doing a bit better than they were at the start. And as soon as I started posting it, well, not as soon as, it's like, a couple weeks after I started posting MXGP3, I started noticing my subscriber count starting to go up again, which if I posted Reflex, yeah, those videos got more views, but the channel didn't really, it grew a little bit, but just at the normal rate. Whereas now that as soon as I started posting a lot of MXGP3, my channel's growing faster than it was before, and I think I'm probably going to end up posting some more of that it draws more people in since it's a newer game, and then it'll come for the MXGP3 and they'll stay for the Reflex. Kind of like how, it's been come for the Reflex, hopefully stay for everything else. It's now going to be come for the MXGP3, stay for the Reflex. And if you stay for the Reflex, then maybe you're interested in staying for the everything else. It's like you got slowly easing people into the way we do things around here. And yeah, there's a nice little whip right there over the finish line jump. If we can keep it on track now, that would be fantastic. Oh, we really got to break up for that hill there. I want to try and rotate this camera around behind it, because somewhere, I just don't remember where it is. Somewhere there's a nice little, oh yeah, it's up here on the right. There's a nice billboard here with people's names on it that I want to pause that for a second to get where credit's due. It says, thank you for your support, and can I get the camera angled correctly? There you go. There's all your names. Let's get there we go. There's all the names there. If you want to see your name on there and you made this, thank you guys for making that possible. Just wanted to stop there for a second and acknowledge it if I could. And then I'll discuss the track, since I forgot that I've discussed it 3 or 4 times now. It's kind of, I almost forgot about it, but yeah, it's one of those custom tracks for Reflex. This game's like almost 10 years old at this point, and the fact that people are still making really, really awesome tracks like this is kind of a testament to just how long a game can survive and still sell new copies if there's an active community about it that's making stuff, which is really cool. And it's like, I don't think there's anywhere else where you can get replicas like this made, other than maybe MX Simulator, but that's the game that is just a huge struggle for that. And the racing series on that is just super die-hard realistic race series, and they actually put passwords on their stuff, so you have to go hunt around the forums and find the right post at the right time that has the code to unlock the track, and all that kind of super die-hard racing stuff. Whereas this kind of, it's posted, it's there to take, go have a good time with it. And he actually was nice enough, since the versions, he made multiple versions of this track too. There's like the normal, this is the normal high quality version that I'm on right now. And then Red Rider is nice enough to, he has a second version of the track, which I would assume is just the exact same track, at least like the layout's the same, all of the bumps and everything's the same. but maybe less objects. It's in lower texture resolutions for a lower quality version, so people that don't have as powerful of a computer can still compete and race on the exact same track and still have fair racing between everybody. Because call me crazy, but it seems like if you play Reflex, if you have somebody running Reflex at 30 frames a second versus running it at 60, it seems like somehow the way Reflex calculates things, it just seems like the 60 frames per second vehicle is going to be slightly faster than the 30 frames a second vehicle is going to be. As we scrub off the side of the track there, we're just going to tactically smash into the Lucas oil banner so we can get ourselves reset faster. And I have hopped over that FMF. See, this is a nice now. Maybe it's a good thing I got to record this, because FMF barriers over there, I actually jumped over them multiple times. We'll do a nice little whip over the finish line there in case I decide not to use the thumbnail off of Reflex Central, of course, because when I do thumbnails for videos, I do try and grab the thumbnail from an actual frame in the video if I can. Or if it's not an actual frame from the video, it'll be like a replay camera or something that happened in the video. Because I try to avoid doing those clickbaity thumbnails that don't actually represent what's happening. So that's usually why I try and grab frames out of the video, because then it's like, oh, that was in the video, so if you call it clickbait, that actually was there, so it's representative. That kind of thing. I try to be fair with them if I can, but sometimes, like, clickbait's good sometimes, like that on the Charlotte track on MXGP3. I kind of sort of knew it wasn't necessarily a Supercross track, but if I throw Charlotte Supercross in the title and the thumbnail, that's going to get more hits than just saying MXGP3 Charlotte. Call me crazy, but go back and look at the videos. That one did better than the other ones. At least at the time I'm recording this, it did better than the other ones. So yeah, that's the reasoning behind that. There's a little bit of behind-the-scenes work that goes on to try and grow the channel faster and attract a bigger audience. Because when the channel grows faster and attracts a bigger audience, I can invest more time and money into it to make a better product. But it's kind of hard to do right now because there's the whole YouTube adpocalypse thing that you've been watching anybody on YouTube. I'm sure they've mentioned it at some point. And all the advertisers pulled out a while ago. It was like a huge deal, and everybody's stuff was getting cut in half, everything was getting demonetized. And then people just kind of stopped talking about it, it seems like. But that's definitely still a thing. Like, the ad rates that I've gotten have been more than cut in half, and they still are. Like, for example, if I was to get, say, $10 per 1,000 views, last year or a few months ago, so I'm going to say last year, when Reflex, when I was going super hard at Reflex, video every day, and all of them were doing pretty well. Say I got, around December of last year, it was $10 or $10 plus, maybe $12, $13, $14, $15 per 1,000 views around December, because around holidays, especially around Christmas, ad rates go crazy and everybody makes a lot of money. That's why Christmas is a fantastic thing if you do anything related to advertising, because all the ads, everybody wants to advertise things for people to buy for Christmas, and the ad rates go through the roof, and it's fantastic if you're selling ads. But whereas opposed to where it could have been 15, say, just for example, throw out a random number. I don't even remember if this applies to me or not, because I honestly don't. Honestly, this number could be completely inaccurate, but say I was getting $20 per 1,000 views. So you put out a video, say it's a really nice Reflex video, good Reflex track, it gets 10,000 views. If I get $20 per 1,000 views, and it gets 10,000 views, that's $200 for a video that's a really, really good Reflex custom track, amazing thumbnail video, got 10,000 views. That in the past, that actually wasn't too far out of my ballpark to be able to hit 10,000 views on videos of really nice tracks. And if you go back through my channel and look at some of them, I've got plenty of them, well over 10,000 views that did this. That'd be $200 in your pocket if you got $20 per 1,000 views, which is only going to... Realistically, you're only getting that kind of money per 1,000 views. That's only going to happen around Christmas time if it gets stupidly crazy. That's kind of an unrealistic number, but just pretend that's a number that's happening. And then now, after the YouTube adpocalypse thing, Christmas this year, you're getting $5 per 1,000 views. And you get 10,000 views. So you're getting $50 instead of $200, essentially. I'm not saying that's how much I made. I'm just saying, comparative, do that ratio. It's just like if you made say you got $1,000 a month beforehand, now you're lucky if you scrape by with $300 a month out of it, which is kind of crazy, because it's like, oh, if you're getting $1,000 a month, it's like easy. It's like, yeah, it's not really enough to make a living off it, but that's enough. Yeah, let's keep this up. Let's keep going. This is nice. At least I get my money back out. The money I'm investing into this, at least I get it back, and then some to have fun with or invest in other things related to this. But now it's just like you get so little, it's hard. It's not, if you're not like a huge channel with other sources of revenue, if you're somebody that just completely depends on YouTube for all of your revenue, it's just hard to even justify spending the time on it anymore because there's so little that comes back out of it. It's ridiculous how much it just got slashed to pieces. Ad rates are so just awful right now. And supposedly they've been working to fix it, but they've said they've been working to fix it for a few months, and I can speak to it that maybe anybody else that is monetizing videos can attest to this. It has not changed, at least in my experience. Like, you can see if you look at your analytics page, you'll be getting more views, your watch time, everything will be going up, but your your revenue will still be going down. You could get like 3 times the many views and still only get half as much money. It's it's unfortunate that's happened, but that's apparently the way things have been going, and I'll get back to talking about the track now for a bit, because this is mostly video just end up being a rant about the ad revenue being awful right now. But to get back to the track for that moment, if anybody stuck with me through all that, if I feel like if I ramble on things like that, that tends to be more interesting for people to listen to than just talking about the track hardcore, which, let me know down in the comments for this video. Should I go off on rants for 10 minutes about things like that each video and just kind of pick a topic and roll with that like I just did? Or should we just talk about the track? Let me know. But I want to mention the track a little bit at least, since this is a really good track. Red Rider did a really amazing job for it. And Darkslides19 has done a ton for the community. He made a new website to hold custom tracks because some people are having problems with Reflex Central. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say anything about it, which I think I was told not to, but he has some really cool things coming out for Reflex in the near future that's not in the way of custom track things, in the ways of changing the game kind of things and adding different things that aren't tracks to the game, which should be I'm really excited to see how that turns out. This stuff he's shown me is really cool. It's amazing people are being able to do that for this game. It's just crazy. But we're about out of time for this video, I do say, because this has gotten kind of long here. We're going on 12 minutes, and I'm willing to bet most people have clicked off before the 3-minute mark, if I believe the YouTube analytics are correct. So thank you so much, anybody that stuck with me through this whole video. If you guys have any suggestions, feedbacks, any of that, let me know in the comments, and with a like or dislike so I can see what works in this channel. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I don't have to try and record this video a 5th time, because I'm starting to not be able to, I don't think I could record this video for a 5th time. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in another one. See you later.